Ravens.
Ravens.
I'm Virgil Ramick.
And I'm Lexi Goki.
Here's what's trending.
The forensic students recently learned about fingerprints.
They did a classroom experiment in Miss Green's class.
So we're in the middle of our fingerprint lesson, and when you actually go into a crime scene, you usually don't actually see them, so you have to find them. And in order to do that, you have to dust for prints. So most of us have heard about dusting for prints. So today, these guys are actually getting to do it. And they're using fingerprint powder and magnetic powder, which is actually really super fun to play with. And they're just trying it. It's a technique, it's a skill, so they kind of just get to experiment with what works, what doesn't work. The black fingerprint powder is super messy. It's everywhere. It smears. It's almost impossible to get up once you get it onto things, which is why we have all of these beautiful tablecloths on all the tables here. But it's just a really good opportunity for students to try a skill that they might actually use in the field if they were to ever do this job.
So we were experimenting with some magnetic powder and some other powder that was really, dark. And what we were supposed to do was we were supposed to get like a note card, and we were supposed to like put it on our thumb and then put on there so it looks like a fingerprint. I think it was really cool.
That was really interesting. Thanks, Miss Green's class, for sharing.
Now let's hear from Miss Slucher about the Freshman of the Week.
I nominated Abdullah for Freshman of the Week because he is always ready to get started on his assignments. He works really well and supports his group members, and he really perseveres through his assignments. So if he hits like a stumbling block or has a question about what to do, then he's always ready and willing to ask about it. And he always wants to make sure that his work is done, and he is always willing to make mistakes to make his work better.
It feels pretty amazing getting nominated by my favorite teacher, Miss Lucia. I expected to have a lot of problems when I came to Atherton as in academics, but so far this year I've been fine. I get along with almost everybody pretty fine. I have no problems in the school. I'm just a very lovable person as it is.
The media arts students just got a chance to work on real-world videography jobs with professionals.
Let's see what they did on their trips.
Root of Pie is different. It's a different sort of company. It's a veteran-owned business, and my goal in every situation is to make things better for the business owner. I want them to grow their business that they're passionate about and they love, but I want to have fun doing it. So I already knew that this program could produce excellent footage and edited materials. So it seemed like a no-brainer. Being in front of an actual business owner and trying to tell their story, I've seen it in their eyes. It's nerve-wracking, it's crazy. They were talking to construction workers at a job site, but within an hour or two, all of that fell away when they were having a relationship with those people on the job site. Our first project was Dark Horse Construction, that wants to do something different and show a personality behind their company rather than just be another, I think they called them another hammer swinger. So it was a very cool experience for everybody. So our first retail project was another client of mine, Moss Hill Bath and Beauty. They're located in Butchertown Market, a historic old soap factory, as a matter of fact. I approached them and I said, hey, can we do something cool with the students at Atherton and stuff? Because they've got a full miniature factory in the back of their store. Our last project immediately after that was Bay's Bakery, a local cookie and cake shop here in Louisville. A phenomenal job. Abigail was very impressed. I feel like students are encouraged to not pursue creative careers. And I feel it does a big disservice not only to students who are creative and want to have careers in that, but also to the industry as a whole.
I loved working with Mr. J. Smith on those projects.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone learned a lot.
Now let's hear from the hallway headlines.
We're in the hallway.
And here are the headlines. Come support Atherton Theater and watch Dracula. Make sure to buy tickets early for only $5 in the cafeteria. The new show dates are November 17th through November 20th. Thursday through Saturday show times are at 7 p.m. and Sunday show is at 2.
Speech Club with Miss Castillo meets every Tuesday and Thursday in room 202A.
Make sure to check out the Atherton aerial for more news.
If you have any missing items, be sure to check the lost and found in the front office. Any unclaimed items will be sent to the clothes closet this Friday, November 18th.
If you want your headlines of the hallway, email Mr. Boros at steven.boros@jefferson.kyschools.us.
Be sure to turn in for Friday's show. We're bringing music recommendations back on AOA.
That's it for the headlines.
And we'll see you in the hallway.
Would you hug or shrug Marge Simpson?
Hug. What about SpongeBob?
I'd definitely hug SpongeBob. He's so sweet.
He needs a hug.
Facts. Anyways, let's take it to the halls to find out what some of the students think.
Hello, my name is Felix Pierce, and today I'm going to be taking you around the hallways for a game of hug or shrug. Would you hug or shrug Fiona from Shrek?
I'm definitely for sure hugging.
Why?
I mean, who wouldn't want to hug her? Like, let's be honest. I love Fiona.
Okay, thank you. Among Us.
Hug. I love him.
Okay, would you hug or shrug Rick from Rick and Morty?
Oh my god, is that Rick C-157?
Yes, hug or shrug.
That's a hug from me, dog.
Okay, why?
The brains on him, he's really smart.
Okay, would you hug or shrug Winnie the Pooh?
I definitely hug Winnie the Pooh. He just seems like he'd give a good hug.
Rue from Despicable Me. I would shrug. I don't like how he's built.
That's all for today.
I'm Lexi Goki.
And I'm Virgil Ramick.
Keep it 100, Ravens.